What is going on, Nerd Paraders? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me here today as we play Rocket Simulator 2022. I mean, the Planet Crafter. But in today's episode, we are playing Rocket Simulator 2022 because we're firing a bunch of those suckers into space, as well as seeing some really cool updates come our way with a new patch version with the Planet Crafter. Before we jump into it, though, introductions are in order in case you don't know. I am Nick, this is Nerd Parade, and again, thank you for coming to hang. So if you're enjoying the Planet Crafter content, please be sure to do me a favor and tag the thumbs up button to this video. Also, make sure you leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel so you get notified whenever I post. But if you like even more nerd in your life, hit me up on twitch.tv/nerdparade and drop a follow whenever we go live and do the gamer things. That's gonna wrap up my intro. Let's kick our video off. So biomass is now, biomass has gone up quite a bit. We're at 22,000, and then oxygen is, it's a lot. Oxygen is a lot, 399,000. All right, so 399,000 and then 22,000. Let's see. I think we're probably gonna end up firing off the oxygen ones mostly first because the biomass ones are limited to the seed lermas. So we have, 7? I'll fire off 3. I kind of want to be careful with that. Oxygen, 1, 2, 3. I have it already pre-sorted. Okay, we're going to send off 4 of them. Whatever. And then we need our alloy. Okay, just you want to take it all. We can come back down here and get it, but that thing is saving me a bunch. Biomass rocket, this will be the first one we fire off. Seed lerma, it's going to bump our biomass up. Let's make it and send it. We're mass rocketing. I'm almost contemplating making another platform just to send these off in quick succession, but I also am afraid that it might break something. Now that I think about it and say it out loud. My hydration level is low. Do I have water on me? No, I don't. But I can just blast over here to this lake. Let's go ahead and build this. So we did a biomass. Let's make a seed spreader. Let's go over here to our lake. We'll take a sip. This is probably a good thing. Slow me down a little bit. Okay, slurp, slurp. I am going to build a monitor in here. Just so I can see. For easy checking. We need, for... iron, silicon, cobalt. That should be like all around here. He said with great optimism. Titanium. There's a cobalt. There is a iron, and there's a silicon. Cool. Instead of going all the way back into the base to check this, I'm going to build it up here. I wonder if I could build it outside. That would be really neat if I could. Can I just drop you on the outside, the exterior? No, you have to be on the interior. Oh, this is unfortunate. I didn't think this through. Well. Oh! It's terrible. Oh, actually, I really don't even need to build it. I could do the trick, where I just try to make it. So the biomass is now at 30,000. So it's gone up quite a bit. Let me just drop it anyway. It's ugly, but we'll leave it there for now. So we could just kind of like peek in here. Now 39,000 for the oxygen. Let's fire it off. Let's see how quickly it updates. Like, does it update as soon as I press the go launch button, the go live button? It does. So literally as soon as I press launch, we're good to go. Now we'll do another biomass. Mass rocketing. Okay, biomass rocket. My food level is low, but that's okay. We got beans on the inside. This has just become Rocket Simulator. So at a certain point, there's not too terribly much else that I can do to really increase the growth of my terraforming, the forward movement of my planet. It has to be this. It has to be like mass firing off rockets. I'm sure that'll probably change in an update. Like, they'll make it a little bit less rocket dependent. Like, rockets will still be useful, I'm sure, but For the time being, this is kind of like how we got to do it. So let's fire that off. That was a biomass one. Let's check the thing. It should immediately update. It has gone to 37. Oh no, was that another oxygen? Because I'm at 53 now. I don't even know. I forgot what I was at. I spent too much time talking. 37.8 and then 53. Or 533. So let's do another biomass. Because it was at 37. Let's see what we can make it. So now we're at 45. I'm kind of thinking I should save this then, because the biomass gains aren't as large as... Oh, what am I missing? Didn't I have trees? I had trees. I had barks. What happened to my barks? Oh, did this consume barks too? Yeah, that consumes barks too. I'm just dumb. I accidentally didn't stock up the barks. How many barks do I need? 1, 2, 3 barks. We're good to go. I didn't store the extra barks for the other rocket in my rocket launching go pad. 1, 2, 3. It's my rocket launching go box. Oh yeah, I needed beans. Beans, eats, plants, rolls. Eats, plants, rolls. So oxygen is probably what I should really focus on for the biggest numerical gain until I get more things generating biomass for bigger gains? Question, I'm trying to like min-max it hardcore. We need the seed spreader, but I don't have alloy. Let's get some. Okay, that should be enough to fire all 3 of those off. Mass rockets. Mass rockets. Send it. $666,250. Let's roll. Do it again. And another. And another. And another. We'll send off our last one. I was going to head back and check to see what my blueprint unlock is, but 7995 now. Break it down. I don't like that there. It's ugly. The game has turned into Rocket Simulator. Alright. My atmosphere is 100% breathable now. It better be, anyway. 932,000. So we just massively increased our oxygen production. So we're at 2 ppm now. Oh, accidentally hit escape, so you know the rule. Gotta hit game save. 2 ppm. So there's our tree spreader. We've unlocked all the stuff there. Let's go over here. Oxygen. If we scroll all the way to the end, I think it was 7.5 ppm for tree spreader tier 2. I need to be shooting at more oxygen Rockies. I've shot up so many, but I need to be shooting at more. Am I done with biomass? Was that it? Was that the last thing for... I think that might have been it. I think I'm good on biomass. For now, anyway. Until I unlock the tree spreader tier 2, I should be focusing my efforts on oxygen rockets. Let's see if I have anything left for oxygen Rockies. That's our biomass. Yeah, we have plenty left. We have plenty left. So we've got 1... I'll just count the barks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got enough for 6. So let's grab it. So we got six engines now. We need the alloy. I should still have the alloy. Some alloy. I haven't made any more. Yeah, we got enough. If I need to come back here and grab some, I will. Let me depot this iron. Cobalt. Silly. And we'll do 3 more alloys. Yoink. Full inventory. Full inventory for oxygen rocketing. Wow, I should check what the insect stage is at too after I fire all these. Okay, confirming it's oxygen. It is. Get ready to blast. Rocket Simulator 2022. I was about to make a Rocket League joke, and then I thought, no, that's dumb. So just in case you were curious where my head was at. Just blast. Blast them. Send them. Back to back to back to back. Send them. Oh, are the trees coming in over there? What about over here? I don't see trees over here. But I think I see treesies over there. We're gonna blast this rocket and see the trees. Is it looking a lot I mean, it's very green, but is it looking greener to you? It's looking a little greener to me. We've got some baby trees here. Our first instance of baby trees. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's really, really cool. Put over here. Okay. I'm wondering if I should build... Like, I built way out into the water. I'm wondering if I need to build it a little bit closer to land so the trees can hit with the circle. Like, maybe I built that incorrectly. I think it's still generating, right? Still... PPT per second... plus 85 biomass. Huh. Let me just double check that. It says 1.38 ppt per second. So this says 920 oxygen per second. So it's got to be producing more than what the 920 is because of the multiplier of the seed, I would think, of the tree. Well, let's continue to send it. More oxygen. More oxygen for the oxygen gods. Got 2 more. Oh, and I'm down a super alloy. Let's go grab it. In the factory. I know I've got at least 1 stored over here. I'm gonna have to make some more alloy or hope that we get an alloy asteroid coming our way. Oh, I went under the stairs. Alright, where's my alloy chest? That's iron. I can put beans over here. Got so many beans. There's my alloy. Oh, that's Dropbox. Here's my alloy. Clunk. Yep, we're low on alloy. Because I made so many friggin' rockets. Two more, and then we'll check what our number is, and then we'll see how we've progressed towards insects. And blast off. I'm actually really excited. I'm really, really excited. There's basically no more red sand ground here where my base is at. That's pretty cool. Last one. We can make more, but that's the last one. Oh, my baby ankles. That's the last one for now. Slurp, slurp. Now, I know we hit over 1 million. I know we hit over 1 million because we were at like 990 something thousand. I'm curious if we hit 2 million. 1.7 million. Okay, that's pretty huge. 1.7 million. So we are still at 2.6. Wow, we're moving slow. I thought that was going to move way faster. We're 1.7 ppq per second. So it's one point every like 5 or 6 seconds. That's not a lot. After all of those rockets, that is not a lot. Considering I gotta get to 7. Oof, 79 index is a lot. I gotta get to 7.5. I'm gonna have to make and fire off more rockets, or just kind of do what I've done before and play the AFK game. And we're at 0.49%. We were at 0.33. You would have think I would have made 1% by now with the insects, but no. Wow, insects is just crawling. Again, no pun intended. Boy, do we have some updates since the last time I left you, Nerd Paraders. We are at 48 GTI now. Quite a lot of AFKing for the purposes of increasing and bolstering our terraformation index and the unlocking of new stuff. Now, in my AFK-ness, I did manage to unlock the Tree Spreader Tier 2, which we have created a couple of, and I did fire off a few more rockets to bolster the oxygen and biomass production of our planet. However, there have been some really other cool new changes, and I'll look down here at the ground so you can see it better on the far right-hand corner. You'll know that we're on a new version. We've been recording and playing on 0.4.008. We've been upgraded to 11, and with that, some new things have popped in. Specifically, something that jumps right out at you, the teleporter. Holy crap. So we're going to talk a little bit about this because it's the thing that, since I've jumped in here today, started to struggle with / realize, and anyway, I digress. Let's get going. So let's hop down here, and one of the first things that I noticed right away was that alloy got an upgrade. You can now make super alloy rods, which are required to make some things. Even some things that we've already built, like the ore extractor tier 2. So we kind of made out a little bit, I guess, with it. But either way, I've crafted up several of those already because super alloy is just not a problem for me since we've got our alloy factory. So crafting these guys up was a par for the course, easy peasy. Zeolite, we've collected a decent amount still just by running around and exploring. But before this update, there was no way to continuously collect zeolite. I haven't gone out exploring yet, but I know that there are new caves in this update and supposedly a way to automatically collect zeolite. So we no longer have to just find it in roots, which was a concern of mine earlier before. And when I first initially sat down, I thought this was a bug, so I'm making special attention to it in case you happen to have thought it was a bug. There is no more way to craft the quartz crystal. You can't craft it anymore. And I was like, what the hell? Until I kind of took the time, and one of my buddies actually told me, I was like, hey, you need to go exploring for new caves, by the way, because you can find this in the ground now. And I'm like, oh, cool. Let's go do that. So, let's go do some of that. Our terraformation index, like I mentioned, is just blasting up into the sky, but the insects are crawling. Now, we left this at 0.something%. It was like 0.3 or 4 or something like that, if I remember correctly. And we are now at 4%. So if it gives you an idea of how long I've AFK'd and messed around and made super alloy and done other kind of like random things and getting stuff for shooting off rockets into space, then there you go. But it's been a while. It's been at least a couple of... It's probably one of the longest AFK gaming sessions that I have done, as well as running around crafting super alloy and the like. Now, well, that's pretty huge. We got tier 3. Oh, let's see how much that is. That's 2. That's only 2 tier 2 fertilizers. Hello. Oh, and it's a huge jump in oxygen gen. And a pretty big jump in biomass gen. Okay. All right, we're going to be making some of those here very, very soon, but I got to make some more tier 2 fertilizer. Now, it's really not a problem. Tier 2 fertilizer isn't bad. But what I was going to be saying before that unlock hit is I've got my tier 2 tree spreaders. These don't require the water like the other ones did. I've got them placed here. If the tier 3 ones don't require water as well, I'm just going to replace the tier 2s with the tier 3s, and then we're going to continue to have our little forest back here. But what I was getting at, what I've been alluding at for just a minute now, is with this update, the ground has changed. The planet has changed. Some of the caves have changed. Luckily, none of my main area here has been affected by it. But there have been some terrain changes, and specifically mentioned new caves, as well as changes to some existing caves. I haven't explored much. I haven't explored much yet at all because I've been scared that something really, really bad could have happened. So we're going to be doing some of that. And there appears to be a giant beanstalk in the middle of my iridium cave, where we have set up our little station here for our explosive powder making. Our sulfur was over here, our osmium was over there. This beanstalk is new, and you can climb other beanstalks. Oh, we can climb this beanstalk. Oh, there's zeolite up here. Do I have the stuff to make a thing? Oh, I can't build up. Okay, so this isn't going to be a place where I can collect new zeolite. But there just is zeolite up here. Well, I'll go ahead and grab it. And there's like weird little Venus flytraps. Can I interact with the Venus flytrap? Is it going to try to eat me? Is it anybody going to make a little Shop of Horrors joke? Or should I kind of head that one off? Oh, we're like on top of this place now. Oh, we've got a big... Oh, look at that! That's really cool! We got a big bird's eye view of the base area. That's all. Okay, I gotta get in on this. Hang on. We're gonna go... Pew! Screenshot! That's awesome! I'm really glad I came up here. There's a bird's eye view place of my base. I'm super happy about that. What was that? What was that little rock? Oh, it's just a spot on the ground. I thought it was maybe a new rock to collect. A new thing. This is huge brain. I'm gonna come up here and just look around. We'll get the rest of that zeolite. We'll see if there's been any, like... Well, that might be a new cave. I don't know. I've never been up here before. I don't know what's new and what's not. All right, this wasn't exactly as helpful as I thought it was. That's got to be my... Oh! I know what that is! I know what that is. That's the sand falls. There's a cave behind there? Was there always a cave behind there? I really honestly shouldn't be knowing this. This is kind of like juking the system because the sand is like falling down there, and I just so happen to be able to see it because I'm like juking the map a bit. But let's go over there. Let's go explore that. And I do... Oh, a box. And I do want to check my osmium. Oh, a rocket launcher. Oh, a tier 2 fertilizer. Hell yeah. Oh, 2 seed lermas. Oh, my oxygen is low. Oh, crap! Where's the thing? Climb down. Oh, my ankles. Why? The beanstalk betrayed me. Ugh. Gotta slurp. Okay, we'll get some air. Let's get some beans too. This is another cool part of the update. They did some building changes too, which is really nice. Whenever you try to build something, I did notice this. There's a little arrow that appears to let you know what direction is forward. And the plants automatically replant now, which is pretty huge. Mild quality of life increase. Let's get some more of the zeolite. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, another box. Ooh, another seed lerma and a blueprint thing. Oh, that's right! I'm so glad I found a blueprint because I totally forgot that I was banking blueprints and we had the opportunity to unlock 3 new ones. And I kind of already did that. I'm sorry that I didn't put that on. My baby ankle! Okay, climbing down the beanstalk is a bait. My baby ankles. I am sorry that I didn't put that on video, but I was banking blueprints to see if anything new would be available in the future, and after the patch, I was like, oh, I wonder if anything's new, and there was something new, but it was rockets. There were a couple of rockets. I really want to check the caves. I'm scared. I'm afraid that my let's depot that. I'm afraid that my automatic ore generation farms for uranium, not so much iridium, for uranium, osmium, have been messed up. But we'll try to push off that fear. So there's a GPS satellite tier 3 now, which is honestly not bad. And then there's this map informations rocket, which is it displays points of interest on the map. I want to make these sooner rather than later, so we're going to craft those just as soon as we get done exploring where our osmium is at, to make sure nothing bad happened. And I want to see what that hole behind the sandwall cave is, because I never checked there. But we're also going to make sure that I have enough to drop another ore extractor tier 2 in case we find a place for zeolite. And let's get some water and food with us. And probably 2 oxygen bottles. I'm noticing, and I don't know if this is something after the update, but I'm noticing in the short time that I've been playing in 11 that I feel like my stuff is decreasing faster than it was before. So I'm going to get some stuff and gear myself out and make sure that we're set to go. And if I do need more zeolite quickly, I'll go up there and get the last bit of that. Or if we can find a place that automatically harvests it for us with ore extractor tier 2, we're going to call that a win. Now, if you remember ever so slightly a while ago, in the sulfur area, I had the 2 ore extractors here. I just moved them over to this general area because it's in line with the cave for the osmium. So I just have a straight line here. I just happen to move those. If you're seeing that and they're like, hey, where'd your sulfur ore extractors go? They didn't go anywhere. Okay, cool. Our osmium things look fine. They're full. Yeah, they're full. And they're not non-functional. There's nothing like breaking it or anything. This looks new. I don't remember this before. And there's ice here that's melted. This is 100% new. I definitely do not remember seeing this in this cave before. Turn on my flashy. Oh, rocket engine. Alloy? Sure. Why not? Sea Shangri-La? Sure, why not? Maybe this is new? Now I'm doubting myself. Maybe I just never discovered this in, like, in the original osmium cave, and I just never bothered to, like, what? Oh, no, 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 no. No, that's definitely new. Is this zeolite? I guess there's one way to find out, right? It is zeolite! Huge! Hugeness! Okay, I need a bacon. I need silicone. I need aluminum. Here's aluminum. I gotta put down a bacon here. Is bacon titanium? Yeah, it is. Now a little silicone. That's iron. Silly. Sweet! Okay, so now we finally have a renewable source of zeolite, and I don't have to worry about that ever, ever, ever again. I should maybe build... Make it white for zeolite. Maybe build a little place here. Yeah, that's not a bad idea for storage purposes.